Hello and welcome to this lecture. Today we are going to discuss about the last topic, which is drug in the media, and we will discuss briefly about how drug can influence through media, through our brains. And obviously we know in the past the drug is easily influenced by the other ways, but now we have some other methods that can influence in our mind through media. So topic we will discuss about the advertising prescription drugs, how nowadays, because the advertising is very important part, and in America prescription drugs can be prescribed through television. So this is one of the things that we will discuss, and we will discuss basically about how they promote the drugs. Then we will discuss about that how the pictures and how the videos can influence under our mind, and what are the ways that they make these videos to influence us. Then we will discuss about the tobacco use in the movies, how the tobacco use in the movies and can affect us, and we will discuss about the advertising, especially of alcohol in the television. And then we will discuss later on, we will discuss about the anti-drug campaigns, whether these anti-drug campaigns are effective or not as effective to reduce the influence of the media, promoting the media to use the drugs, affecting our minds. Then at the end we will discuss about some examples with celebrities rehabilitations and their celebrities that created an impact on our mind. And the last we will discuss about the role of social media, that how social media produce an impact in our daily life, as in the current scenario, how YouTube or how the videos can influence us and in our mind. So that's all for today's topic, and let's discuss one by one.
Abilify,
5 minutes with Advair,
Crestor,
Cymbalta,
Enbrel,
Humira,
Intermezzo,
Levemir Flexpan.
Lyrica,
ADHD.
it's my depression,
COPD,
But your erectile dysfunction?
Bad cholesterol.
depression,
Moderate to severe plaque psoriasis.
middle of the night insomnia,
high blood sugar in adults and children with diabetes.
Fibromyalgia, chronic widespread pain.
is not for everyone.
Crestor is not for everyone.
Not work for everyone.
Not for everyone.
Ask your dermatologist.
Call your doctor.
Talk to your doctor.
ask your doctor.
Ask your doctor.
That's between you and your doctor.
talk with your doctor,
Ask your doctor.
Ask your doctor.
Ask your doctor.
Call your doctor right away. If you have
nausea, dry mouth, and constipation. Dizziness or fainting may occur upon standing.
Low blood sugar, which may cause symptoms such as sweating, shakiness, confusion, and headache.
changes in mood, behavior, or thoughts, increased appetite, trouble sleeping, dry mouth, diarrhea, and nausea.
It's muscle pain or weakness, as they may be a sign of serious side effects.
Some risk of dependency. Driving, eating, or engaging in other activities while not fully awake without remembering the event the next day have been reported.
Common side effects are dizziness, sleepiness, weight gain, and swelling of hands, legs, and feet.
Abdominal pain and yellowing of the skin or eyes.
New or worsening depression or unusual changes in mood or behavior.
If your depression worsens, or if you have unusual changes in behavior or thoughts of suicide.
You have a higher chance of pneumonia.
Tell your doctor if you're prone to infections, have cuts or sores, have had hepatitis B, have been treated for heart failure, or if you have symptoms such as persistent fever, bruising, bleeding, or paleness.
Seizures, blurred vision, and tics.
Lower your ability to fight infections.
Sudden decrease or loss in hearing or vision.
And discuss whether you've been to a region where certain fungal infections are common.
Increase your risk of osteoporosis and some eye problems.
Or if you have high fever, confusion, and stiff muscles, to address a possible life-threatening condition.
Those who have had a drug or alcohol problem may be more likely to misuse Lyrica.
Any allergic reactions such as rash, hives, swelling of the lips, tongue, or throat, or difficulty breathing or swallowing.
Aggressiveness, agitation, hallucinations, or confusion. If your depression worsens, you have unusual changes in behavior or thoughts of suicide.
Decreases in white blood cells, which can be serious. Dizziness upon standing. Seizures, trouble swallowing, and impaired judgment or motor skills.
Or swelling, trouble breathing, rash, hives, blisters, changes in eyesight including blurry vision, muscle pain with fever or tired feeling.
Headache, upset stomach, delayed backache, or muscle ache. To avoid long-term injury, seek immediate medical help for an erection lasting more than 4 hours.
Serious allergic reactions such as body rash, trouble with breathing, fast heartbeat, or sweating.
Chest pain, shortness of breath, or fainting. New or worsening mental illness has also occurred while taking stimulants.
Lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis.
Or if you have uncontrollable muscle movements, as these could become permanent. High blood sugar.
Taking it with NSAID pain relievers, aspirin, or blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Severe liver problems, some fatal, were reported.
High fever, stiff muscles, and confusion to address a possible life-threatening condition.
Allergic reactions such as shortness of breath or swelling of your tongue or throat may occur and may be fatal. Worsening of depression, including risk of suicide, may occur.
They may cause serious allergic reactions or suicidal thoughts or actions.
In some cases, extreme high blood sugar can lead to coma or death.
Sudden death, stroke, heart attack, and high blood pressure were seen in adults taking stimulants like Vyvanse.
Elderly dementia patients taking Abilify have an increased risk of death or stroke.
Serious, sometimes fatal events such as infections, lymphoma, or other types of cancer have happened.
Serious, sometimes fatal events, including infections, tuberculosis, lymphoma, other cancers, nervous system and blood disorders, and allergic reactions have occurred.
Blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure have occurred.
Now, I feel better.
So I can join the fun at my family barbecue.
You can be more confident in your ability to be ready.
If you've had enough,
So now I can do more of the things I enjoy.
So when we take a look of these all videos, there are few things that we observe in these all videos. Number one is they're talking about families. If you take a look of most of these videos, they are showing you with a family, with their kids or without kids or with couple, and they are showing that taking the pill, giving an environment like a healthy environment at a house. So this is one thing that we observe, and the second thing that we observe, they mentioned about their adverse effects. So when we compare the adverse effect of the drugs with the evidence that they show, they are showing that if we're talking about the advertising, or if we're talking about how they're marketing the product, they're marketing the product in way like they're promoting that in such a way that taking this pill will help to make a good family, good environment with a good healthy life environment with satisfaction in their life. But when we need to understand that this is one part of the video, but the other part they're talking about the adverse effects. But when we're talking about the adverse effects, they just mentioned some technical terms of their drugs, but they have not explained, or they have not depicted or visualized in a way what they're talking about their benefits. So that is inequality in that context, because sometimes people, when they watch these videos and they are depressed and the drug is meant for reducing the depression or anxiety, people will go to buy by themselves. They don't consult with a doctor or physician. And I mentioned several times in my previous lecture and now in this lecture as well, that if you search with the keywords like self-medication and the death related to self-medication, and you search online using Google or using any scientific literature, you can find hundreds of articles that self-medication may lead to death because they are not under guidance with a doctor or physician. So promoting these drugs through media like using television, although it is allowed in the America, but I don't think so it is a good way, because it can promote self-medication and then it can lead to death caused by these self-medications. So the main thing is that we need to be aware more of them, and we need to go to the physician rather than we can train by ourselves. The second thing is talking about the adverse effects. If you take a look of most of these videos, most of them they are talking about the benefits plus the adverse effects. But if you see their marketing strategy rely more on the environment, like the healthy family environment with the kids that they are happy and they're walking, and the relationship between the couple. They are more focused to engage people like by this way. So by this is the one way, but they have not explained or they have not depicted the adverse effects, the drugs that produce the adverse effect. So this is very important thing, because when we compare the advertising, not with respect to drugs, but we're talking about the other products, especially when we talk about the smoking. We know that smoking contains tobacco, but when we talk about in general about the smoking, if we go in the past 10 and 20 years, the marketing strategy for smoking was quite different. At that time, they show smoking cigarette as a symbol status, as a status for rich people, with showing you with luxurious cars and their lifestyle, and sometimes they market their products with the models, with the celebrities, and in this way they promote that drug. But now with the increase of the ethical marketing and with the increase of the awareness that everybody now know that smoking is not good for their health, so now they are talking more in terms of ethical marketing. Now they portray the good or bad signs. Although I know that smoking has no benefit, smoking is only adverse for the lungs, but now they promoting smoking a cigarette more in terms of their consequence, their effects. And if you see in the marketing, especially the cigarette packets, if you take a look on cigarette packets, they portray the pictures of the cancer caused by the smoking. So now they are more ethical marketing and more increased toward the trend towards the ethical marketing. But for prescription drugs still, I must say that there is not a lot of work that has been done for the ethical marketing and to depict the science equally effective in both way. We know that if, for example, one drug is helpful for reducing the anxiety or stress, but on the other side, a drug is responsible for producing addiction dependence as well. So we need to portray the addiction and dependence as equally as its benefits. So that must be addressed, which still right now in the America has not been addressed well. So this is the thing that we observe in the advertising prescription drugs. So let's discuss some more on this topic.